recording. Hello. It's time for more Dungeons and or Dragons. Welcome to Bloodlines. With me I have Josh the elephant, Swissy the cat, and Soups the short. And who wants to give the recap for this week?
Ooh, I do.
Okay,
Better be good
Swissy.
Meow.
I'm fucking watching you like a hawk. I got my own recap right here, and I
I'm gonna
swear
kill
to
you.
God, I
I'm gonna
swear to
kill you.
God, you leave out one thing.
All right.
Okay, let's Swissy.
Yeah. So the recap and lesson, we started like right where we left off. Like we discovered what's her face's dead body. I don't know how to pronounce it.
Already. First
It's T.
sentence.
It's T.
T.
It's
T.
T.
It was literally a letter.
Shut up.
I wrote a drink.
It is TEA. For the
Ah,
record.
I did
assumed
it.
it was that, but
Yeah.
like,
So that's what I wrote, but I didn't want to like be wrong. So you know.
So you were wrong on purpose.
So I didn't say it. Yeah.
Okay, keep going.
Yeah, so like we discovered the dead body and we are like, oh shit. So we go back to the mansion. Door's locked. Uh-oh. Anyway, Aster like water bended for a minute and like opened the door by freezing the water, and it
I
expanded
put
and
the
broke the
water
door
in the
open.
lock and then froze it.
Yeah, it was great.
Science.
And then we got in.
I didn't get to use my crowbar. I was really sad.
Yeah,
You
get fucked.
Well, hey, it's not. It's only gonna work on some of the locks. The other ones will be crowbar time.
Yeah. We got inside. Aster took a look at the coat rack and found the caretaker's coat. Had some pipe weed in it, which Aster took.
Nice.
We went into the living space, which is where we last saw T exiting from the north door, which we thought was odd because that's not where they originally came in last time. Uh, then we fought some floating weapons and a suit of armor. I hit a bunch of crits, which was really cool. I ate 10 good berries because I'm a greedy bitch. Then we went north, but the room didn't look too familiar, so we started checking other nearby doors and got back on a familiar path. Fought some more animated stuff and statues, and it was a little scuffed for the Ronin, but we got through.
Yeah. There began a point after the first room where every time we entered a room and there was a suit of armor, the Ronin would instantly attack it.
Yeah.
And it never worked, weirdly.
Yeah.
Not even once.
Not even one time was the correct thing.
I do my best to not reuse enemies.
Right. Aster discovered a hidden passage that led back to the kitchen we first inspected, which kind of explained how T got north of us in that way before. Then we found a stairwell to the.
I'm not sure why she did it, but she did.
Yeah. To throw us off the scent. Then we found a stairwell to the east end of the room, put us back on a familiar path. I accidentally stepped on a rug that was very alive.
A
very
massive,
big rug.
gargantuan
Rug of smothering,
yeah.
And we engaged it in combat. We went up another floor after we beat the rug up. And the Ronin knocked over a statue or some shit, and that like caused some noise to stir in a nearby room, which is the room we entered.
Attacked the statue now with my sword.
Yeah. I just made some statue related noise. But yeah, it caused some noise to stir up in the nearby room, which we're looking at now on the map and stream. We entered to see fake T holding a knife to the princesses. I'm gonna kill myself.
Your Honor, I have an I would like to add detail to the record.
Objection sustained.
Excellent.
Did you leave out the giant rug snake?
You left out. No. Swissy mentioned the rug of smothering, but after that we took a short rest because the Ronin was dying, and then I detected magic, and there was a room that had a shit ton of magic coming out of it, and all of the bookshelves were alive. With one of them having the biggest magical aura, and instead we just sort of walked into the center of the room, not touching the bookshelves, and looked at a table which had a cult symbol on it, and we looked at it, and I believe Aster, was like, oh, hey, that's a cult symbol, and also a gold key, and I grabbed it, and then we now we're back to where you are.
Completely spaced on that room.
If I'm gonna I have some corrections for you. The cult symbol was not on the table. It was a separate thing that was in the room.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
It was like on an orb or something, if I remember right.
I know there was a table with an orb on it, but I guess I
The orb was a
didn't
separate thing
hear.
from the table.
Yeah, I was. So wait,
Yeah,
the
but
orb was not on the table?
it was not on the table. It was a large thing in the room, over by the side.
Oh, in the room. I think
see.
that's the part that I didn't
Yeah.
put together. I thought
Oh.
there was an orb on a table with a symbol.
Yeah, we'll probably address it tonight. Hello, Famfi. We're still doing the
Hello.
recap.
So anyway, Goldie's bleeding out. There's the bad tea on the window. And the princess is a tiefling. Hello.
But with pink skin and small horns and black hair. And the Kingsland dynasty is all humans.
Yeah.
Probably.
And
like
I'm in chalice form.
Oh, thank you for reminding me that, Josh. I had forgotten.
Chalice!
Other thing I was going to point out, you did not point out that when the Ronin stepped through the door, they stepped directly onto a caltrop.
Spikes.
Yeah.
Speaking
glass
of
caltrops that shattered.
I took.
Oh, I'm sorry I
4 damage
didn't.
or
I'm
something,
sorry
but
I didn't put in the notes your 1 damage. I'm sure it was very harrowing.
well, it's important. Fine.
Hydrate.
Oh yeah, I can hydrate. I filled up my water before we started. Yeah, and posture checks easy.
It was a pretty good recap, though, Swissy.
Good. Swissy, you can refill your health to max.
Wow. Okay.
Nice.
But
that's Pog.
No, listen. I check
That's-
your
that's
sheets. I check
2
your
whole
sheets
hit
when we.
points, I'll take it.
Yeah, I check your sheets when we start to make sure I'm not like completely breaking the balance.
You did a
yeah.
good recap. You can increase your wisdom score by 7.
Oh hell yeah!
Maybe the last session when you fight Giga
I am
God or
so
something.
fucking wise.
When you fight God, do stats that don't matter though. Give Aster strength. Be like Aster, set your strength to 20, and I'm like, why?
I can't use this. But anyway, yeah, that's a fairly accurate few things I'm gonna point out. When the Ronin did their big swing towards T, the T just kind of teleported all the way. A hat fell to the ground where they were standing, and they backflipped to the other side of the room where the true form was revealed. They are,
It was probably like a hat of disguise or something.
yeah, they are a small being with blue skin and long white hair, of very small size, and yeah, but that's basically it. You guys are standing in. Well, the Ronin is in the room. The two of you are in the hallway. The Ronin, make me a con save really quick because I forgot to do this last week.
Did
yes.
you? I already had to make a
You
dex save. Come
you made a
on.
dex. You failed the dex save, which means
I know what I did.
You're good at Constitution though.
yeah, you'll probably be fine.
There you go.
And let me find my little friends.
It can't possibly be a higher save than 20, or you might as well have just not made me roll.
Oh, did you get a 20? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Nothing happens.
Cool.
What are you
checking my 20 against?
I didn't see your number. I was checking the things I homebrewed. Guess what, guys? I wrote more homebrew for this game. But anyway, I would like 1 second. Let me get the tracker up before I tell you to do this. Click on your token
give you 2
and
seconds.
Click on your token and roll initiative.
Oh, shut.
Okay.
Woo!
Okay.
Lamau.
Very good. Way to go.
Oh yeah.
Raffle.
Damn. This thing's gonna jump out the window and Boko's gonna say combat has ended.
I mean, we wouldn't kill it in 1 turn. Honestly, going first only really matters for rogues, so it's not really a big deal.
Yeah, it's 7/7.
Because unless you're trying to get surprise rounds.
Why is Aster on here twice? What's happened?
What?
Did I? Okay,
I'm not on my screen.
Okay, this is just a thing on my end.
Down, though.
Ronin is
you have
0.
To transform into mellow.
What?
You didn't change your name.
I rush into the room and then wait patiently until everybody else moves before I do anything else.
Well, you were probably like surprised.
I get here and then I'm like, ah, damn, I stepped on something.
Well, this glass thing has entered my foot.
You also did sort of make an attack, so it's kind of like you did a turn.
Also,
It didn't work.
Oh yeah. Beginning.
Increase
Actually,
the
no.
appearance.
Yeah, Mello. Actually, take your turn first. Go ahead.
Got him.
Oh, okay.
It is your turn, Mello. You may go.
Yeah. Is the caltrop like something that I'm gonna step on if I go through the door?
You can, if you. I believe it's you.
Not if you make a dex save.
I'm gonna
also
turn on the
jump it.
combat music, and I believe I am.
Oh, hi.
I am going to check
Totally
my
confused
rules
for a
really
second.
quick. So any creature that enters the area must succeed this save, or stop moving, take 1 piercing damage, or let's see. So if you move,
How's your vertical leap?
so let's see, if you move through the space at half speed, you do not have to make the save.
What if
If
I
you're
move through it
careful.
at double speed?
You have to
You
make
have to
the
make it
save.
twice.
You would have to make the save. Yes.
You instantly
Nice.
die. Oh no!
I
Go
trip
so fast that
flatter
just
into the
rips you
wall
in
at full
half.
speeds. The effective. So, Josh, explain to me once again. When it says range 20-60, that's the effective range, right?
So
20 to 60.
within 20 feet or less, you are good to go.
Okay.
60 feet or less, you can still make an attack, but if it's greater than the 20 feet, it is
Yeah,
at disadvantage. So
Gotcha.
you should almost
Okay.
always be looking to attack at a maximum of 20 feet away, and technically a minimum of 10 feet because you know the whole disadvantage if you're right next to an enemy.
Right.
But yeah, you mostly want to be looking for that 20. It just means like if you really need to push it, you can throw it up to 60 feet at disadvantage. You
Yeah,
cannot attack something 65 feet away or more.
Yeah, no. I'm just seeing.
I'm mulligan.
So if I move through this at half speed, I won't be able to really attack without disadvantage.
Was your range
okay.
20? Yeah. Well,
Yeah, the
what's
range
your...
on dart is 20.
That means you only
20. Yeah, you'd be fine. You
Yeah,
could like
'cause-
get here with 30 feet of movement.
Yeah, but my I was looking at my HP. I'm fucking dumb.
What?
Yeah. I was about to say my move speed is 20, and I was like, this
It
doesn't
is not
sound
20.
Okay, so let's see.
It's you can get here with because it's you add 5 to this because you're adding 5 feet of movement for the spikes. So this is 30 feet of movement. Gets you like here or here or here.
I thought I had to half my movement speed because
Only
of the
in
spikes.
that square.
It's difficult terrain essentially.
Yeah, so
difficult
you're-
terrain just costs
it's-
double movement in that square.
So like
Okay.
in
So I
fiction,
can
Swissy,
move
it's just
to
you being
next to the-
careful as you're going through
I
the
can
Yeah,
move
steps.
so-
to next to the princess.
So essentially, if we were on a physical thing, you would move once and go 10 feet, and then move again and say 5 feet.
Yeah.
So just add 5 feet to whatever this says, and you're good to go.
So that'd be Okay.
So you could go to one of these spots and be exactly 20 feet.
Baba Booey.
Okay.
Non-Euclidean.
All right, Swissy. Oh, what are you doing?
Right.
Don't forget about the dying maid, by the way.
That's
yeah.
me. I'm good.
Yeah, just
That's
wanted to
Josh's.
make sure.
That's
I'm
me.
sure you remembered. But I
It's
just wanted
me.
to make sure everybody remembered.
I a heal main.
Do I have time within the drawing of my dart to throw my dart to ask the princess, "Are you okay?
She's knocked out, Swissy.
You are dead. You are knocked out."
Please still ask her if she's okay. It's very
Go
important.
go.
I did.
Yeah.
Are you okay?
Do you throw your dart? You look down at her. It's like, oh, she's
Oh.
really out. She doesn't look like she's been physically harmed aside from her like veil being torn asunder, but
From
he
the
is
hallway,
not
Astra's like,
conscious.
well, is she okay?
Swissy, roll me that again. Sorry, every attack against this enemy has
What?
disadvantage.
Aha.
Oh,
Trixie.
okay. I see. So I should have just fucking thrown the dart for the fucking whatever.
Yep, that misses.
All right.
No, that would have been super disadvantage.
I don't think that's how it
not.
works.
It's not.
I didn't
You're
even
correct.
have to move into the room.
You did
I
not.
mean, you're
You
in
could've
position
But
now.
you had no way of knowing. To
True.
be fair. Also, we should be protecting our charges and not like standing in the hallway, smiting
Put
from
them in-
afar.
Put them in
I mean,
between
listen,
in the
I got it in
firefight.
there. It's fine.
Listen, Goldie already taunted, so she's got the aggro. So it's not.
Okay, so it's the mysterious assassin's turn. It raises its hand and does a snap. And let's see, Ronan, roll me a perception really quick.
Okay.
Okay.
Nice.
Oh, hey, a good one.
You hear from behind you the sound of wood breaking.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
And,
Oh no! It's a knife.
And let me
What do you have?
select
A
that.
knife.
Team
Not again.
added to the save, and let me do this really quick. Aster, give me a perception.
Okay.
Ooh.
6.
Nope.
You do not notice anything.
Nice.
Laser
I don't
focused.
noticed anything. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna get in there and heal people. I don't have
Okay, one
time for whatever
second.
I'm supposed to be noticing. Wait, I have an exact question though. Was it smell based?
No.
Okay, because if it is, I get advantage. Keep that
Yeah,
in
I'm
mind.
just
I
gonna
have
do
a
that really quick.
sensitive trunk. My mother
Yeah?
says the sensitive. Well, it's I have keen.
Quick.
Me every time I'm asked for a perception check, is it related to smell? Can I whiff it? Can I catch a little, you know?
Oh wait.
God,
Pussy
it's
is
never gonna be smell.
in your second. Oh, okay. There's just an extra one of you in here. Get out of here. Okay, and
Swissy has been removed from the order as far
no,
as
he's at the bottom. There were two of him.
No.
There's like multiples of
No,
everyone.
Swissy is gone
No,
on my
I'm
side too.
gone.
Okay, cool. It's super broken.
Maybe refresh.
Maybe, how about all of you refresh? I'll keep track of the order and tell
Sure.
What do you mean all of us refresh?
I already did it.
We're not the
We're
problem.
the only one with the problem.
you. You are the problem. I will keep track of the turn order. Don't worry.
Our
D-
shit is literally
DM
not broken.
says jump,
it's
I
still,
say how
it's still
high.
missing on my
Try
screen.
Still missing.
try 15 feet, Josh.
I can't
Anyway,
jump 15 feet.
rocks fall. Josh dies.
I'm still off the
sorry.
turnover.
I'm trying. My high. Listen, long jump uses your strength, and I have -1.
Josh attempts to jump and does not leave the ground.
Okay,
Well,
so
no, it just means I can only jump 8 feet,
let me find the speed.
which is not very, very far.
Okay, so Swissy.
Uh-huh.
The assassin looks at you, and as you blink, they're in front of you.
Oh,
And
they ripped my heart out.
Nothing personal.
nothing personal, kid. Anyway,
Fellow instantly reincarnates.
I am the knife. Okay.
anyway, they make multi-attack. Swissy, how many of those hit?
2.
Okay.
You know the answer.
Not the critical failed.
No.
Two over 20s definitely hit.
You take 8, and
1,000.
you take 16 damage total.
Jesus.
Wow. You can really dance.
That's quite a lot.
Wow.
Fine.
And that is the
Listen, as long as no more ads show up, we've got this. We're the
As-
draft horses.
as long as
I mean,
that is his
Now,
turn.
Fampy, I did not bring up the 10-foot running start. That's true, but I am still right that a long jump jumps me 8 feet. It's not really a correction if you're merely adding extra information.
Okay. And let's
In the
see.
court, no court would convict me. Is
Okay.
what I'm saying. Not
Okay,
a
so-
single one.
Ooh, I didn't realize how badly I messed up. So let's see. Okay, and
But yeah,
What do you
stand.
I
You hit me with
Sandy.
16
that
damage!
would have fucked up
Listen,
me. What are you talking about?
listen. I was thinking about other
I
things.
would be at 3 HP.
I'm at 4!
Listen.
Boko giving the boss monster 3 attacks.
I
Will,
didn't.
will this
I-
be bad?
Will this hurt them? No.
I didn't give him 3 attacks. Gary Gygax did.
Technically, Fampy, those are both long jump. Because 5e being 5e makes no distinction. They're just both called long jump.
Anyway, Josh, as you are focusing down the hallway, you don't notice something make its entrance.
I die. Well, shit, I guess I don't notice it.
Listen, there's no other way, so let me put this in here to try to make it.
Oh no, I tried it. Poseidon's here.
No, you don't notice it. Shut up.
Oh wait, I don't notice it. Well, I have to.
Yeah,
I have
see.
to notice it now. It's right there. It's
No, you
not
don't
hiding
notice it.
behind.
There
I
we
have
go.
line of sight.
Oh,
It's not
hey,
hiding behind
let
anything.
me fix that. That's
Yeah, but
actually
you're
only,
not a 360 camera.
Well, there's
only
no
one
facing
off.
in 5e.
Oh.
Unless you use
Why
the
did I roll
optional
initiative
variant
twice?
facing. rules.
Because I forgot to click on it. I just wanted to do
Okay.
that to get its thing in the turn order, because I rolled it manually.
I see.
Okay, that is its turn. The flying knife is going to engage the Ronin. From down here, moves up, and
Wish it wouldn't.
it is going to roll its attack. 23 hit.
Yeah, obviously.
You take 3 damage.
Ow.
It is Astor's turn.
Tell me about it.
It's time. I don't care about that guy. 5. I move carefully. 10. So
Mhm.
15, I guess, total. And 20. 25. Then from here, I will spend one of my valuable spell slots to bonus action Healing Word.
Oh, are you in the thing where you can do the thing?
I am in Chalice mode.
Oh.
Which means, so I'm going to Healing Word, targeting Goldie with the Healing Word, so that she regains 1d4 plus my spell casting modifier, which I think is in my sheet. So she heals for 7.
Okay.
And then because of my starry form being in Chalice mode, when I cast a spell using a spell slot that restores hit points to a creature, I or another creature within 30 feet can regain hit points equal to 1d8 plus my wisdom. I will choose for Mellow to regain 1d8 plus 3.
Okay. Go for it.
My god. Are you typing this or am I?
I am.
Okay.
So Mellow heals 9.
Thank you.
And then as an action,
Oh.
I will attempt to produce flame the knife.
Go for it. Meets it
17.
beats. Roll your damage.
6.
Ooh. All right. The knife shakes in the air, but it's not quite dead. Or
Also, when
disabled.
I healing worded Goldie, did she like resuscitate
Yeah.
at all? Did she?
Yeah,
Or is
she
she
is
just like? Did I just heal a corpse? I guess.
She is stabilized for now.
Chad. All right, nice. Then
That's-
then I've done all I can do.
All right. It's the Ronin's turn with an initiative roll of 0.
Heyo, I'm gonna start by attacking the knife, I suppose. So I'm gonna. hit
Well,
it
in
with
the
my,
rule book, Fampy, long jump says that you cover a number of feet equal to your strength score first. It then qualifies that if you don't have the running start, you only move half. So it
well,
explains that a long jump includes a running start first.
We don't need to worry about that, babe. Go for your knife.
Wow.
As
I
you
think I missed.
as you swing at the knife, you just swing completely over it. You miss it completely.
It's my turn.
Okay. It is Mellow's turn.
I am actually
Ow.
gonna. I'll step back. Well, no, because if I step back, I take an attack of
Yeah.
opportunity. Never mind. I stay where I am.
Well, that was unpleasant. Thanks, Asta. I slashed them.
Yeah. Okay. Try to poke him. At disadvantage, as I will remind you.
Yeah.
Should
I
be
get ya.
you should be able to tick that on the sheet or when you roll it.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Please tell me a 19 hits.
let me check. I believe it does. It does. Roll me
Okay.
damage.
If I must.
All right, that's 5 damage.
Cool.
Hooray.
And do I want to do anything else? Can I ready a potion as a bonus action just in
No.
case?
It's been readied. You have it. You've
Oh,
already
okay.
have one ready. That's just how my rule is. As long as you've had one ready
Oh,
to begin with, yeah, you can use
okay.
it.
Never
Yeah,
mind
as-
then. I'm not
yeah.
going to use it yet, but I just didn't know how it worked.
Mhm,
in this.
yeah.
Okay. Good to know.
Yep. Is that your turn?
I have my potion drinking hat on. Yeah, I'm done.
Okay. Josh, remind me, is disengaging a action or is that just like attack of opportunity
By
repercussion?
default, it is an action to disengage, which makes your movement not provoke for the turn.
Okay, so if you don't, you can still. Okay, that's all I need. So, the assassin is going to step back. Swissy, roll me a attack of opportunity at disadvantage, please.
And that's just like a normal attack, right?
Yeah,
Or
you
how
just
does that
roll
work?
like a normal
Okay.
attack.
Okay.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that one hits. Show me how much it does.
Baba Booey.
5. As you give them a solid clunk as they flash step back to the windowsill, they look rather haggard and it's like, this is.
Right back at ya.
One second, I've lost the voice. 1 second, give me a second.
Okay, hold on. Yeah, you got it.
Yeah, I know. I just have to think about it for a sec.
Yeah, I believe in you.
Yeah, you got this. Bo, go. Bo, go. Bo, go.
They cry out in the voice. Now I'm not made for a fight like this. And they, let's see,
Then why'd you step?
they are, let's see, let me check my ranges really quick. They are going to throw some daggers. First one is going to Swissy.
Throwing weapons, eh? The coward's way. Wait.
That doesn't hit. Next one is going to the Ronin at disadvantage.
Heyo.
And
Not a chance.
the last one is also going to Aster, also at disadvantage. Ooh.
Oh.
Yes,
Jesus.
that a 27 does hit. Now you know what? Not a crit because of that disadvantage.
Could
Baba
have
Booey.
been a crit.
As the knife sinks into your shoulder, you take 8 damage. And as if they are covering it as they reach their hand above their face to throw their knives, they vanish.
Oh.
That's why.
Hmm.
That's why I
They
wasn't
vanish.
letting.
Also, how much damage did I take again?
You
8.
took 8.
8.
Rolled a 2 plus 6.
Thank you.
And that was their turn. And 1 second, but you are not done yet. 30. And
Do we notice it?
I don't know, roll perception. I mean, I guess you're in combat. It's right behind the Ronin, and it's going to
Yeah.
go for an attack against the Ronin.
Yeah, hit me, baby.
Ah.
I don't think I hit you, baby.
It does not.
You did not.
Missed. And then the knife is going to carefully circle around you until it's here, flanking you. And now it's
Yeah.
going to roll with plus. Nope, that doesn't matter.
Nah, fam.
They completely.
Fuck you.
That is those turns. It's Aster's turn.
All right.
Oh, is that the trident? I
It's
noticed.
probably worth doing a doing another heal for my last spell slot.
I'm still good.
Well,
I've still got second
I
wind,
meant
so I wouldn't worry about
I
me.
meant me and Mello.
I was gonna say,
Oh yeah, you guys got fucked. I forgot. Yeah.
I'm at 13 of 20, so I'm not terrible.
We'll just top off, and then I won't have to worry about having spell slots anymore.
Okay, I do have
Either
lay on
that-
hands,
either-
though.
Yeah. Fuck ya, lay on hands.
Oh, okay.
Fuck ya, chicken strips. I spend
Okay.
another spell slot. As a bonus action, I healing word.
Nice.
I'll target myself with the healing word. I believe, provided that that doesn't negate my chalice form for some reason.
I don't know why it would,
Nope,
unless
it just says a
specifically
creature.
says it.
Yeah, I was just double checking that it doesn't randomly have to be that I target someone else. So I will target myself with healing word. So I heal 6 points, bringing me back up to full.
Perfect.
And my chalice form allows me to heal Mellow for 1d8 plus my modifier. So 5.
Huzzah! Thank you.
And then as my action, I will produce flame, attempting to attack the knife again.
Okay, go for it.
9.
Yeah. The flames wash over the knife, but it still floats there, unperturbed by the fire.
The knife is unperturbed.
Believe that.
That's it, that's the turn.
Also,
I
I love
think
how
I'm in a fine spot, so I will stand right here.
I love how I'm right back at the health I had pre-recap.
Yes, it was all part of my plan. It's the Ronin's turn.
Damn.
Now I, nothing personnel kid the knife.
Okay. Roll with that +2. That's a 10.
Oh fuck.
The knife floats over you, floats over your slash, tauntingly.
Stop doing that.
It waggles at you.
It waggles. I agree.
Yeah, I mean, that's my turn, I guess.
It's Mellow's turn, I guess.
I slash them.
Okay. Go for the poke.
I don't slash them.
You miss completely. Okay.
Yeah, we took it down that fucking rug demon with no problems, but apparently against one knife, we've just incapable.
Yep, and
We've already fought one knife, too.
I
We whipped
know.
this exact knife 4 or 5 times. Like,
Yeah, like,
anyways, the Trident's turn. It circles.
I don't think any of us have touched this knife.
oh no!
You created this once again. Trident is going to attack with a +2.
Yeah, I mean, what am I supposed to do about it?
Nothing.
Nah, fam, fuck you.
Knife is also going to slash at you with a +2.
This is gonna
Yeah,
be the
go
whole
for
2
it,
hours,
fam.
by the way.
Oh, that's a crit.
Shit.
Well,
Uh-oh.
That's 5 damage.
Booyah. Could have been worse.
Yeah, it's a mook. It does like nothing. Okay, it's Astor's turn.
Nice. I will cast Produce Flame on the Trident this time. Because I'm sure they'll get that knife next turn.
I sure hope
I'm sure
so.
We'll get it next time.
And 10 probably doesn't hit the
Fuck
Trident.
this shit, dude.
Nope. Fire.
Alright.
Remember when Swissy critted like 3 times in a row last
Then
time?
I
and now
will-
we're above a fucking 8?
I am gonna go ahead and, as a free action, or as no action required, I will dismiss my starry form.
Okay.
And then use another charge and a bonus action to assume my starry form with the Archer constellation.
Okay.
Thus letting me a luminous arrow at the Trident.
Meets it beats. Roll me the damage.
11.
Jesus.
Nice. It's making Josh is making up for your lack of damage.
I'm doing my best out here.
I'm also doing my best.
I'm just a small man with a big sword.
The arrow connects with the trident, and shards of metal and wood go across the room, but it's still floating there in combat position.
Which is to say, pointed fork words at us.
At the Ronin
I mean,
specifically.
specifically.
Yeah.
Is that your turn?
Yes, that's everything. I'm good where I am otherwise.
It is the Ronin's turn.
I'm gonna attack the knife.
Go for it.
This fucking knife's gonna die, I swear to God.
13.
Bruh.
Misses.
Fucking hell. I have not rolled above like a 5 so far.
Okay.
I do nothing.
It's Mellow's turn.
I attack the knife.
Yeah? Are you gonna roll an
God damn it!
Jesus Christ.
local adventurers outsmarted by knife and trident?
I can't believe it. This is
You drove
embarrassing.
You drove off the big bad and you're just being harassed by the ads.
I know!
The
It's
trident's
just swooping all around, missing all our attacks.
Trident's turn, it's gonna poke the Ronin with a +2 to hit. That's an 11, it doesn't hit.
Yeah, fuck you.
Oh my
Everyone
God, they're
just
going around in
not
circles
attacks
while
each
Aster
other.
chips away at them.
It's gonna swipe at the Ronin with a +2. That's a 16. Does that hit?
16 does hit, yes.
Does hit, okay. You take 2 damage. I swear, we're just approaching death by 1,000 cuts. Quite
Yeah.
literally, actually.
Well, but
It's Aster's turn.
Aster, please.
All right, let's see here. I will produce flame at the trident.
Okay.
22.
That hits.
5.
Aster stole all our good rolls.
Is
And
it still up?
as the flame wafts over it, it's wobbling in the air, but it's still ready to go.
I luminous arrow the trident. Or I tried
Okay.
to, anyways.
Okay.
22.
Ooh, that hits. Show me the
Jesus.
damage.
7.
Trident explodes. Shards of metal and wood go flying everywhere. It's obliterated.
My turns have just been pointing at the trident, blasting with the might of Zeus.
All that remains.
okay, so I would like to. I just checked over my rules for the session so far. 1. 17 on that perception check. 6, 3, 6. Those are my rolls.
Incredible. All right, and that it is. I believe is that everything you were doing, Aster?
Yes.
Okay, it is the Ronin's turn.
Finally, Christ.
Okay, show me the damage. Okay, you swing.
A perfectly average roll.
You swing your sword down, catches the knife, you bring it to the floor, and it shatters in half. The knife is dead. The fight is over.
Okay, I'm gonna second win myself.
Thank God.
Okay.
I can never remember what second one is. 1d10 plus your fighter level.
Anyway, the fight's over. What are you gonna do? Also, I feel like I should tell you that one attack would have actually full hit the knife from full health. These hot knives have no health whatsoever.
Yeah, they're just kind of floaty little idiots.
I should tell you, you killed both the knife and trident with them at 1 HP before you hit them for the last kill.
Hey, man. I felt incredibly helpful that combat. I healed like 1 billion hit points. I hot swapped forms and began blasting.
Fucking MVP Aster over here.
It was awesome. I love the Star Druid.
I wasn't expecting to roll like a 25 and a 26 back to back on my first turn. Yeah, but anyway, fight's over. What are you gonna do?
Ow.
Gonna check on the princess.
Failing anybody else doing it, I'm gonna go try to check out the spot.
Well, I'm
where
gonna
the guy
check on
disappeared
Goldie
from.
because I'm like right here. So I'm gonna see if she's. I'm gonna essentially bend down and just be like, seeing if she's breathing and if she's conscious at all.
Okay, I will go through the people first. Mello wanted to check on the princess. She is not dead. She is breathing. She just appears to be asleep.
She just appears to be dead.
And Aster, Goldie is fine. She is just knocked out, probably from the shock. Both of them have a pulse. They
Fair.
are not dead. And the Ronin,
Yeah.
as you approach from where the assassin was last seen, you realize the window is open. There is a breeze blowing the curtains from side to side.
As I suspected. If I look out the window, do I see, like... So the library was, I believe, directly below this, if I'm remembering the directions right. Is that window now open also?
No.
Okay. Do I see any other open windows, or is this bitch just
This
gone?
appears to be the only one. The rest of the windows appear to be shut from where you can see.
Yeah. I closed the window.
Okay, you close the window.
Are they gone?
Our foe has vanished. Escaped into the wind.
Well, Goldie is stabilized. Is the princess okay?
Yes, she's fine. She's just out. Very much
Well,
alive, though.
Then we've succeeded, and we should be happy.
It was
We
not a
s-
complete failure.
Don't know if this can be counted a failure on us, but who can say? I mean, we tried to make sure
We
the
did.
princess was
We
safe.
did the best we could with what we had.
Nobody needs to find out about this.
Well, someone needs to find out about this, actually.
Well, I think we
No,
would
no,
make
you're
a.
right. You're right. That was a joke.
I think we would make a. Oh.
This would look
I didn't
bad
know
on
you
the
made
Ronin's
those.
resume.
My voice doesn't change at all when I make jokes. It's a problem.
I mean, there's no point in thinking about what should have been until we're out of the situation. Then we can learn from any mistakes.
We should clear the rest of the house.
But
Agreed.
the problem becomes, how do we make sure that these two stay safe? Should we attempt to take them back out and see if we can get them back on the boat? I don't know how we clear the house while keeping these two safe is the problem.
Yes, that is true.
Because that imposter seems like they could easily get into any room that we leave. If they're so daring as to jump out the window.
They are invisible and can fly. They were flying, right? I'm not imagining that.
I guess you could view it as flying.
Floating.
You didn't, yeah, they were, like, floating in the air. Yeah, that's a good way of saying it. You imagine they could probably fly. You don't know how long or how long or for what height they can do it, but they can probably fly.
Yeah, if anybody has suggestions, I'm open. I do not think just staying here is going to work either. Do we know what
because
the
they
plan
could come
was?
back
Was
anytime.
somebody coming for the princess eventually, or was she just to post up here until further notice?
The impression you got from the plan that Godfrey gave you was that she was to stay here for the time being with the groundskeeper.
Well, that's no longer an option.
Perhaps we just get her back to town and see if we can contact anybody. Who was our original? Who hired us originally?
You were hired by Godfrey, the captain of the Garden King's Watch.
Okay.
Yeah, our only contact was Monku the Rock.
Yeah.
You could probably go talk to her about it.
Perhaps we could get back with Manku and let her know what happened.
I don't want to bring the princess with us, though. This is a conundrum.
Well, we cannot
take her with us, and we cannot leave her here.
We definitely can't leave her here. I feel like she's safer if we take her with us, no matter where we
Agreed.
go. Because again, we can't leave her.
We don't know who we can trust at this point. Did they leave their hat behind, by the way? Like, completely?
Yes,
Was it a hat of disguise
the hat is
after
still
all?
on the floor.
Yeah, I mean, we didn't check it out. I just said hat of disguise because I suspect it was a hat of disguise, but the Ronin probably wouldn't know that.
It could be just a bowler cap.
It could just be a bowler
It's
cap.
a green felt hat with a feather in it.
I mean, that's free hat either way.
It's free hat.
Free hat.
I already have a hat.
So
Yeah, I mean,
check out the hat. Why is nobody
what
talking?
what are you gonna do?
I mean, I was already saying things before, and
Make
I
up
mean,
your
I'm just
decision.
trying to think of what we would actually do
yeah,
because
I
I
mean,
don't
'cause-
really know.
Make a decision.
Because sweeping the house would be great and all, but like
it
seems kind of
It's a
risky.
big ass house.
Do we need to sweep this house? Do we care? Why
'Cause
don't
we're
we
not
just
gonna be
leave?
here.
Because we would never bring the
thing we know
princess
for sure
back
here is
here.
the library.
Well, the thing is, we would never bring the princess in no realm. Even if we swept the house, should we leave the princess here? Because this place
that's
was
true, because
compromised.
They already
Yeah,
know.
so like
Yeah,
they already
that's
know
a good
where it
point.
is. So like even if we swept the house, it's like it's clear. We wouldn't leave her here, right?
No, yeah, that makes sense.
But like the metagame part of me is like, but Boca made an entire dungeon.
Right.
I mean, I can if you guys are struggling with what to do, I could suggest an idea for you to move forward. If you want to sweep the house, you could just, use this opportunity to rest until Goldie and the princess come to.
That's a good idea.
Because then they could at least be conscious.
Yes.
Yeah.
And also the Ronin as 11 health below max.
Yeah, I'm at 14 of 25 after my second win, so.
I mean, if you guys just want to do that, then you can talk to them, make up your mind, and see what to do.
Yeah, short resting probably seems the best. Before we do that though, can I like sweep away the cow drops?
So a short rest will not help my HP.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you get your short wind back or whatever.
Your short wind?
My second win.
Yeah, listen.
Yeah. If you want to
like terms.
If you
want to
like
sweep them off to the side.
Absolutely.
Like
if
maybe
you guys
with my stick if I need to. Just
if you
sort
guys
of like
are
put the
gonna
stick on the ground and sweep them.
If you guys are going to like short rest in this room, you can definitely do that during your downtime. I'm not going to penalize you because
I shove a broken
I just want to
trident in between the window to keep it shut.
Yeah, I just kind of want to get them out of the way so that in case we need to bolt out the door. And then I would like to close the door too.
Absolutely.
I assume we would just hang out in this room since then we don't have to move the unconscious.
You don't have anything opposing you, so you can do whatever with the stuff in here.
Perfect.
It's not like
then I do those things.
Absolutely. You guys can do whatever you want for your short rests.
Can I inspect the hat, by the way? I meant to do that already.
Sure. Roll me an Arcana check.
Oh, shit. I'm not good at that.
Well, it's a very fancy hat.
Nice hat.
Now, Boca, are you using the default identify magic item rules, or are you using a custom version?
I'm making up the numbers as I go.
Got it. Well, no, the default is that anyone that spends a short rest investigating an item can just tell if it's magic.
Yeah,
and what
okay.
It does.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, if one of you wants to do that, I will.
The default are very generous.
Yeah. I like to think I run games generally.
Yeah, you should just do that.
Yeah, if you want to.
I just do that.
Swissy, Mello, would you like to ponder the hat?
Yeah, I'll ponder the hat. Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay. Anyone else have anything specific they want to do during their short rests?
I don't think so.
Aster is cleaning up. Mello is pondering the hat.
Yeah, I think just the cleaning up is fine.
Ronan, what are you doing?
Securing the entrances and exits.
So both doors, which are here and here, and the window.
Yeah, I'll just make sure those bitches is closed and locked if possible.
There's plenty of furniture in this room. If you wanted to move furniture in front of the doors, you could definitely do that.
Cool, I do that.
Okay, and so that is your short rest. I will first respond to Mello. You now know what the hat is. It's a hat of disguise, as previously thought. You guys might have use for that later with things coming up.
Yeah. I will ponder this.
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
You're
'Cause we could
welcome.
just disguise the
We
princess.
could just use
Yeah.
that on the friends. Yeah.
Ah, that is helpful.
You know,
Yeah, go ahead.
when I wrote the hat, and I was like, oh, I remember the hat of
Now-
disguise was fun in a different game we played. I didn't even think about this
was.
situation.
Will I know how it works from studying it
I
that
used
long?
to-
Like,
Yes.
did I
used to
try
do
it?
like
Yeah,
ranks.
so the exact I found the exact thing. I can read it quick. The identify spell is the fastest way to reveal an item's properties. Alternatively, a character can focus on one magic item during a short rest while being in physical contact with the item. At the end of the rest, the character learns the item's properties as well as how to use them. Potions are an exception. A little taste is enough to tell the taster what the potion does. So that's the default identifying a magic item rules is you can spend a short rest studying one magic item and you just know what it is, what it does.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
So
so
as long as
a
that's
hat of
the rules that
disguise.
Boca
So
is
how
going with.
exactly? So just so I know and Mello knows, how exactly does the hat of disguise work? Do you just like imagine a form and you are it, or what?
Yeah,
I can look at it quick.
Yeah, I'm looking it
Oh.
up. It's in the SRD.
It just
so
lets you cast disguise self
Yeah.
at will.
While wearing this hat, you can
Okay.
use an action to cast a disguise self spell from it at will. The spell ends if the hat is removed. Now, I'll read out
Disguise self. Oh, go ahead. Yep, sorry.
Yeah, I'll look that up if I can spell it. Disguise. Spelled it bad. Disguise self. Make yourself, including your clothing, armor, weapons, and other belongings on your person, look different until the spell ends, or until you use your action to dismiss it. You can seem 1 foot shorter or taller, and can appear thin, fat, or in between. You can't change your body type, so you must adopt a form that has the same basic arrangement of limbs. Otherwise, the extent of the illusion is up to you. The changes wrought by the spell fail to hold up to physical inspection. For example, if you use the spell to add a hat to your outfit, objects pass through the hat, and anyone who touches it would feel nothing or would feel your head and hair. You use the spell to appear thinner than you are. The hand of someone who reaches out to touch you would bump into you while it is still in midair. To discern that you are disguised, a creature can use this action to inspect your appearance and must succeed on an intelligence investigation check against your spell save.
Okay. Cool. I will pocket this for
Cool
future
hat.
princess disguising.
Cool hat. So yeah, so it only works in 1 hour increments technically, but you can just re-up the hour since you can
Yeah.
do it at will.
Yeah.
So as long as you remember every hour essentially to spend an action
Right.
disguising yourself, I'd imagine
Okay.
you could just have the frickin' uptime.
I'll relay this to the party as we could use this to help disguise the princess.
hat.
It's a hat of disguise.
That explains how that little guy was disguised.
I know, right?
It does. It does.
Oh, with the hat of disguise.
Thanks.
Sorry.
Thanks, Josh.
I was really trying to not laugh. I thought it...
All right. So it is so your short rest is over, and the first person to come to is actually Goldie, who slowly
Well, this means
wakes
he has
up,
my wild shapes back at least. Nice.
and you hear her groaning as she tries to sit up from where she's laying on the floor.
I will assist her, like sort of, put an arm
Assist
behind
your
her
elders.
back to like help her sit up,
Yep.
and offer her some water from my water skin. Not lock water, that stayed in the lock.
She goes, "Oh, thank you, thank you." She takes a decent slurp. Like, what happened? I came in here. I saw the housekeeper over the princess holding a dagger. I tried to stop her, and then I don't remember anything else.
Well, we don't know a lot more than that, but we do know this place is unsafe, and that it appears the real T is not with us anymore.
No, what?
Someone spilled the tea.
Not the
It
time.
I
Rocks-
didn't say that.
I know.
Rocks fall,
I know, you
mellow
did do the-
dies.
Metabolic processes are a matter only for historians, so to speak.
That is a way to put it, I suppose.
It's a very specific reference.
But we came back into, we had to break back into the house and fight our way through all sorts of animated objects before we reached here.
Furniture.
And that's when we found the imposter, who ended up being this strange little blue-skinned, white-haired figure who recently escaped as we tried to fight it. And I think that's everything I know.
See, so even here isn't safe?
Seem not.
No, but look on the bright side. We're all alive, and that's good.
While she's talking to you,
Aster puts on a very unconvincing smile.
as you're talking to, did you guys move Sarah at all or return her veil to her while during your short rest?
I didn't.
Was
I
she
didn't touch
awake?
either
'Cause
of
you
them.
said the first to come to was Goldie.
No, Sarah is still out as far as we are storytelling wise.
Yeah, so I didn't just put a veil on an unconscious person. No.
Okay. As Aster is talking to Goldie, her eyes slowly drift behind Aster and notice Sarah's and her eyes go wide and the blood drains from her face.
Oh my god, there's an enemy. Where is it? What did you see?
No,
The Ronin puts his hand on his sword.
Aster's like looking around. He's got his spell cast in hand ready.
She says, "No, it's the princess. You've seen her face. This isn't good. The penalty is death."
Wait, us? We have to die?
I quickly passed back the veil to the princess.
That doesn't
No, but I didn't see anything.
Oh man, I didn't want to die. I wanted to look at stars. That's a shame. It's a real shame.
This isn't good. The assassin got away, you said, right?
Yes.
That means the secret is out. This isn't good. This could destroy the kingdom.
Oh. Oh, it's one of those kind of secrets. I'm sorry, I'm not fully following. Why is this important?
She starts hyperventilating. The king's dynasty will be invalid if the word is out that the heir is a half breed.
Because she's pink? Are they only supposed to be like blue or yellow? Is it I'm sorry, I'm confused again. I don't know how kingdoms work. Can someone explain like I'm 5?
I too am foreign to most concepts considering monarchies.
Ronan, do you know about the kingdom of Kingsland?
I don't know. Let me roll a history.
I guess. Okay, yeah, go ahead. Give me a history.
I'm literally from the woods. I will be of no help.
Aster definitely never learned about this.
Aster didn't pay attention in history class.
He did not pay much attention. It's a real hit or miss if he knows anything about anything.
Show me the history.
Nah.
Well, I guess it's time for a lore dump.
I can take a guess. I mean, to the best of my knowledge, if the heir is considered illegitimate, it may have something to do with, I don't know. I haven't been around royalty for 50 years.
Where I'm from is pretty mercantile. Is this sort of like a new money family coming into grips with high society? My sisters complained about that a lot. Is that on the right track?
No, the Demo dynasty is an only human household. If the sole heir Sarah is outed as only half human, the line will end, or worse, the whole country will fall into squabbling over the proper king, or who will hold the crown next when the current king is done.
Oh, but that's stupid.
I've never
Goldie
thought
has never
about
considered
politics.
this.
I couldn't hold it in again. Damn it. I mean, right?
Politics are complicated.
I don't know. Maybe it's like a human thing. I don't really.
Perhaps.
I look around at the room of no humans except for Goldie. I got
Yeah.
I know they're pretty skilled and versatile sometimes. But outside of that.
Some of them have bonus feats.
Oh, really? Like 3 feats, huh? Cool.
I
only
think
got 2
at
feats.
this time, Sarah starts rustling on the ground. You hear like a very large yawn.
That made me
Was that a
yawn in
yawn?
real life.
It seems to have worked because Soups is yawning.
Oh man, that
I'm not happy about it.
Yeah. And she slowly gets up and raises her hand to rub her eyes, and she realizes her veil's missing. She like kind of waves her hand in front of her face, trying to find it before her eyes go wide and she
he does
covers
the
her
John
face.
Cena at us.
Do.
Don't
Say-
worry, princess. None of us have seen that you're not a full human, and also we have no idea that it's important.
She starts crying.
Aster leans in towards Mello. I don't think she believed me.
What gave it away?
Roll a deception.
I'm not good at talking to people, Mello. You have to. Can you say something comforting? Either that or I start talking about
I
the
cannot.
stars, and you don't want that probably. Or do you? Have I told you about the excellent movement of the constellation I just named the other day? 1 degree. In only
No,
one-
that's quite all right. Listen,
You,
princess, we will...
also while Aster's saying that, he like his eyes get a faraway look and he like looks up at a 45-degree angle. His eyes are even like misting up like it's making him emotional as he thinks about the 1 degree of
While
movement.
a princess cries not 5 feet from him. Yeah. I gotcha. Listen, princess. It does not matter to us what you are. We will still do our best to protect you and keep the secret from getting out.
But she is trying to form words. She's not having it right now, though.
The Ronin stands awkwardly in the corner of the room with his hat covering his face.
I offer her her veil?
I actually don't know if the king's dead, Fampy. I don't think
Hugo Dumoke is still in the throne at this time.
Ah.
As far as we know.
If I remember correctly, this is Hugo Dumoke the 9th. I'd have to go back and look at my wiki articles, but there's a long line of
I think maybe the
Hugos.
issue would be that people know that Sarah is the firstborn, and so them just like spitting out a second kid and being like, "That's the heir," would be like sus.
I mean,
Yeah.
as time goes on, I will explain it. Don't worry.
Oh, there's more lore.
There's
Gosh.
more to know.
There's
I-
more
I-
lore. Oh, I'm wiggling my fingers like I'm about to say, "Don't mind if I do."
Josh spotted a box of donuts. Anyway, the I do the same thing though. She snatches the veil from Mello's hands and starts hurriedly tucking it over her face as much as she can, even though it is definitely torn up a decent amount. Okay.
Oh, hey, I nudge Mello, roughly, probably too roughly, and begin pantomiming hat.
I was getting to it.
Oh, okay.
I was going to see if the veil comforted her at
I'm
all.
pantomiming
I
the
don't think
hat.
it did, considering it's very
We
torn
can
up.
just take the hat back once the mission's over, Swissy. It's fine. We can keep the hat eventually.
I'm aware of this. I wasn't trying to keep the hat. I was seeing if the veil helped her at all.
You were
Done the
seeing
good
if the
stuff.
veil was good enough so we could keep her
So
cool.
No!
so we could not give her the hat.
I was waiting for Boko to say anything.
Listen, I am having to play two characters having breakdowns at the same time. It's not easy.
It's true.
Fair enough. I do pull the hat of disguise from wherever I keep things.
It's probably one of your 100 pockets, knowing you.
Yeah. They're tiny pockets, maybe not. I do pull the hat from somewhere. Don't worry about it. Princess, if it would behoove you, perhaps you could wear this. It will let you appear however you wish.
A hat?
Yes, of
A
disguise.
hat of disguise.
A magic hat.
Of disguise.
She takes it and
God, we're like a fucking Three Stooge comedy act. Oh, we're the
this
worst.
happens.
I have my shit together. I don't know what you're talking about.
I tried really hard to make the Ronin like a serious character, but I can't help being a slapstick like comedy guy. It's
I
just
know,
in my
right?
blood.
I'm doing my best out here for once.
Listen, I knowingly wrote that Aster is really bad in social situations. Okay.
I have a charisma score of I think 10. Average at best.
Mine is 8.
Yeah, but she she takes the hat and looks at it for a bit.
Scats for a second.
That is not what scatting sounds like, and you know it.
I
She
don't know
takes
it.
the Anyway, she takes the hat and she looks at it for a bit. That's like, oh, it's magic.
Yes.
Yeah, I said that.
Disguise.
Like I said, it will let you appear however you wish.
She takes it and holds it for a bit before placing it on her head. A wave of light rolls over her until she looks like the few depictions you have seen of the princess. She's has pale skin, blonde hair, and blue eyes.
Hmm.
Are you just realizing?
Yes,
that...
it's unfortunate.
Okay.
It's unfortunate.
Just checking.
I mean, listen. Sometimes some people just have those.
Yeah, I mean, I have this. It's not my fault.
Ah, yes, we're missing the critical intel. We'll find it someday, though.
We'll probably, depending on how far we get tonight, you may get it tonight, or you'll get it next week.
Oh no.
Well, regardless, we don't believe it's safe to keep you here. So clearly, whoever is after you knew you would be here.
Goldie nods. It's definitely not safe. She kind of just motions at the room. We should probably leave.
Yes. We plan on getting back to Manku the Rock to see what we should do from here.
Yeah, we can make a plan from there, but we know that to be safe harbor.
And we also know Jack is trustworthy because he told us about tea in the first place.
That's true.
Oh no, I hope Jack's okay.
Oh wait.
I hope Jack's okay.
Oh yeah, I also hope Jack's okay.
We ran off without checking if Jack would be okay.
Oh no, they could have gotten Jack. Ah! We go back to find the boat gone.
No, I have specifically made decisions not to trap you on the island. It was in
Thank you.
it was in one of my
It's
rough
like
drafts. Then I realized I
Mhm.
don't know how to get you guys off the island.
Yeah.
But as you're saying this, Sarah was trying to interject with an really, I have
Oh
an
yeah.
idea.
Yes.
Hello.
My mom always said if things were unsafe for me that I could trust my aunt.
Oh.
I think ants are kind of
Who is
small
that
and not
anyway?
helpful.
No,
They
no,
are
like
industrious
aunt,
though.
her
Where is
her
this
aunt,
aunt?
so to speak.
Oh, an aunt, you say?
Yes.
Oh,
Ah,
you're
now
just
you get
saying
it.
it with a British accent.
Who are the British?
What is a British?
I have not heard of this
God
one.
damn it.
Oh, that's a subrace of human. It's not in my setting.
Some race.
What?
You got that right. Get fucked, Tom.
British people.
I'm trying to take your game seriously.
I
I'm
don't think
sorry.
you are. I'm going to kill
I'm sorry,
Swissy.
that one got me. Oh no!
By me, I didn't say it.
You make the most jokes.
That's not
Anyway,
true.
Pretty
I
sure
just have a
Josh
funny
and I make
voice.
the most jokes.
I was gonna say, I am taking this campaign fairly seriously. Thank you very much.
I don't believe you. Please continue.
What was I saying? I don't remember.
I don't know.
So Princess
No,
Sarah had
aunt.
just said
Yeah,
aunt.
yeah, yeah.
Oh, like a female relative.
I-
who is
Yes.
the sibling of one of your parents usually.
My
Yes.
my
Yeah.
mother's sister, I
I'm
think.
familiar.
I've never met her, but I know she lives in the Grasslands Confederation, but I don't know how to get there or how dangerous it is.
Hmm.
Well, better than staying here.
Hmm.
Regardless, I do believe we should speak to Monku the Rock. If anything else, if we're going there, we should let her know so she can
So she can let the commander know. Yes.
let our employers know.
Hmm. That would make sense to me.
Our job is technically done, but I don't want to leave the princess.
Some things are more
Well-
important than money.
Any job, big or small, do it right or not at all.
That is wise.
I'm gonna steal that.
Don't you have
Also,
enough proverbs already?
I closed the web page.
you did what to the who now?
Don't worry about it.
Anyway, you were saying
So the thing that I was gonna ask, because, well, I guess that wouldn't be important. Oh yes. So, being that I am from Difos,
Mhm.
Difos,
yes.
I lived in the Grassland Federations, right? So I could
Yes.
say I would know where it is.
Yes,
So
you
when
know where the
she
country is.
so when she says Grassland Federations, I could be like, oh, I'm from there. That's where I'm from there. A city in there, not from the entire country, but it's down on Difos, yeah.
Oh, she kind of just stammers. Is it hard to get there?
We would
Is it
need a
hard to get there?
boat.
We
And
would need a boat.
we would need a boat. It would be easiest to. I mean, the most direct boat routes are from cities on the east side of Icos, but I don't really know if there are other routes. But when I came over here, I went to a city on the coast of Difos first and took a boat. It's not close. But Aster sort of tries to think of an upside. He's like,
It is a start.
we do know the direction to go.
Does your family have connections or something?
Me? Oh yeah.
Yes.
Well, Aster furiously is debating in his head. Maybe. Why? What have you heard?
Nothing. I'm just maybe you could ask someone if we could borrow a boat.
Yes. I could ask someone somewhere.
Doesn't Jack have a boat?
Oh yeah, Jack has a boat.
But Jack lives here.
Oh
Yes,
right, Jack
but I
lives here.
mean,
It was also like a fucking canoe or something, right?
It was like a very small, like,
it
borderline
wasn't an
houseboat.
elephant and 2 other creatures.
So,
and
Bro,
2 princesses.
I have
There's
a
only one.
question.
One
Yes.
princess.
I have
Hello,
a question
Josh.
for my knowledge. So we are on the charted island, right? That
Yes.
island I'm seeing here?
Mhm.
South?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, it's that
Okay.
one with the little house that's just to the west of, let's see. It's not Last Home, it's the other one that's over there.
I mean, we could always attempt to see if Jack would let us make port on the southern edge of the island. If my rough charting of in my mind's eye is correct, we'd be not terribly far from making landfall in Hill's Rest. But I guess we would have to go ask him first.
Well, no harm in asking. Shall we?
Yes. I believe we shall. Just be careful on our way out.
Indeed. We don't know what else they left waiting for us.
We should definitely that library. We don't go there.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess we would set out then. Sound like we're setting
Sounds like you're heading
That
back
is what I
to.
said, yes.
Sounds like you guys are heading back to the town then.
Ideally. Well,
Yep. Okay, so
no,
as
we
you,
were going to ask Jack.
yeah, I mean you're going to
yeah.
the docks.
Yeah.
Oh, I
not
thought didn't the Ronan say something about the library room?
the
Not to
one
go
said
there.
to avoid
Oh,
the
not to
library
go
room.
in it. Got it.
Yes, we don't want to take the princess there with all of the magical whatevers.
The magical living bookshelves, yes. See,
Perhaps it would behoove the princess to look like not the princess. For the purposes of traveling more subtly, perhaps.
She
Well, how would
blushes
she do
and
that?
she blushes and yeah, you can see like her brow furrowing as she's trying to concentrate on doing the magic.
You could even be, I don't know, something cool.
Anyone, really.
She focuses and her hair turns like
You could be
brown.
Goldie's twin sister.
Well,
too late. She's cast the spell. Anyway,
she looks exactly the same but with brown hair now, is what
Yes.
you said, yes.
Yes.
Nice.
Remarkable. It's like a
That will
completely
work.
different person.
I'm amazed, frankly.
Seems
Anyway.
fine to me.
Anyway, as you march out of the house, you encounter no difficulties while leaving. You arrive back at the docks where Jack is there tending to the ropes of his boat. He sees you walking up, he rushes up to you and grips your arm. As I remind you, Jack can't speak.
Hello.
He nods.
It's true.
We need to get back to Monku the Rock.
He looks at you a little serious, and then he nods. He motions back to like the cabin area, so you can all. He's trying to get you back in there so he can set off as soon as possible.
Thank you.
Okay. Jack casts off from the island and makes for the port of Lonestead. That's the name of the town. And a few hours later, you land in. What are you going to do?
Probably just try to find Monku as quickly as
Yeah,
possible.
try to find Monku.
Can we go to where her houseboat was last time that we found her to see if she just happens to be there?
It is like fairly late in the day by this point.
Oh,
so
she's probably by the tavern then. At the
Yep.
tavern at the end of the world.
Yeah.
Then Aster will say, "We should stop by the tavern at the end of the world if it's this fairly late in the day."
Because there's a few hours to get to the island. I
She's
assume.
probably drinking.
So I assume the whole incident lasted maybe an hour, 3 maybe most, and then a few more hours to get back to Lonestead. Okay, but yeah, you guys head up to tavern at the end of the world. As you enter, it's boosting tonight. It's bustling. There's so many people, real loud.
Oh no!
And
Oh boy!
okay, someone roll me. Let's see. What was the we live in a society stat? I don't remember.
Society. Well, I guess it depends if you're trying to. Are you trying to find someone, or are you
Yes,
trying to?
You are trying to
Because
spot
just
her in the
spotting
crowd.
spotting someone in the crowd would probably just be perception.
Yeah,
but I suppose you could make an argument for investigation.
How about the three of you roll me perception?
Can I do mine at disadvantage?
Absolutely. If you would like to roleplay at
Excellent.
disadvantage, I will let you do so.
Aster doesn't do well with crowds.
Jesus Christ, my last couple rolls.
Damn. Wow. In his anxiousness, he becomes hyper-focused.
Yeah, Aster just starts like sort of like tossing his like fiddling with his astrolabe very fiddly, very obsessively, but his eyes are just sort of darting around anyways. And he gets a 17.
Yep. Okay. Let's move. And you actually spot her. It's actually not too hard to spot a large green woman.
Yeah, she was big and green.
Yeah.
Big and green.
As
that's how I like them.
You spot her. What are you going to do?
Aster begins just walking forward towards her.
Yeah.
He's a big elephant. The crowd, as a big person, I can say crowds tend to part around you.
Yeah.
Word. Especially if you walk confidently.
If you walk, well, Aster is walking in a, oh my god, I need to get over there. So he just does that.
As when you're about halfway there, Banku, has like an ungodly amount of steins stacked on her table before her, notices you and waves you over. Aster! Her words are a little slurred.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Come here! How's the work gone? Everything good with you know what?
If I'm close enough to approach and to do like a stage whisper, I'm gonna be like, no.
What?
No. Bad.
She kind of looks a little nervous. She reaches up across the table that she's at and grabs her drinking partner's drink. She tosses it in her face. It's like, okay, what's up?
So Aster looks around. Has the rest of the party filed in behind my wake?
Yeah.
Excellent.
Including the princess, I assume.
So, and
and
Aster sort of gestures towards the young brunette woman and sort of like is just doing like a wide-eye glance at Monku and then at the brunette and then back at Monku and then like back at the brunette. There's like,
this is not my princess.
we still have the delivery with us.
She
The
frowns.
destination was not
She
as it should have been.
She frowns, walks forward, puts her hand on your shoulder, and is like, "Come with me." Celeste knows when I have important information, she'll let me use the back room. She nods and leads. Nods and leads the 5 of you to the back room.
I didn't say dope in canon. That's just sort of a word that came out of my mouth without me thinking about it.
Ah, yes. As we say in my proverbs, dope.
Mello writes it down. Dope.
Dope. That is dope poggers.
Poggers Stacy.
Anyways, yeah, I follow Monker to the back room.
Monker,
Not
yeah.
saying dope or poggers.
So she leads you into like one of the back rooms. There's a table. She sits you all down. It's like, what happened?
So
location was compromised.
Explain what happened.
Thank you.
Yeah.
No, I got this one, Josh.
She frowns.
No need.
That's bad.
Yes, agreed.
So you're saying that safe home is no longer safe. The princess
It's no longer a safe home. Yes.
Princess's identity has been exposed. The assassin has this information and escaped.
That is the sum of it.
Yes.
She takes in a sharp breath. This is not good.
No.
Were you able to identify the assassin?
They were blue.
They were small.
Can you tell where they came
hair.
from? She frowns again.
Can we?
There's probably some kind of role.
Let's see. Let me look at the
I don't know if
rules.
Aster would have met many Smurfs in his time.
I think can the three of you roll actually no, I'm gonna say one person. Mello, can you roll me a nature?
Oh boy. Are you sure you want me doing
Yes. I think that's high enough. Considering the other like clues you've gained into who's attempting to assassinate the princess. A monk who frowns is like, that sounds like a fae. That's not good. If the fae have received information,
we did find a fae object in a library there.
And we did also find the fae royalty mark on those blink dog collars.
You did not.
Did we find the play? Yeah,
no,
I'm sorry.
You
I was thinking of the blink dog.
No, you're remembering the blink dog collars. We found a cult symbol in the living bookshelf room. Aster says as though that's a normal sentence.
She said, if that information gets back to, then that could be, honestly, that could be cause for war. The Fae have been at war with the elves for as long as any of us have been alive. If they use this as leverage on the king to attack the elves, that could just throw our entire country into war. Or worse. She frowns again.
That seems bad.
This is very bad. But I think you told me the princess has family outside of the country. Getting her out seems like this.
Mountain green, whatever.
That seems to be the best course of action. I can't tell you what the best way across is, but here. She slides a map across the table.
Ooh, I love maps.
It's very basic.
A map has been slid across the table.
But we are close to here. She bulges on the map, pointing at the where the like island is. And down here, she says, pointing at the lower continent, is where you'll be going. The way
we can't see what you're doing. By the way.
I know I can't like show you clicks on these.
Just checking.
I can't show you clicks on handouts.
Don't worry, I know what she means.
Josh cares about my lore.
I turned around to try to see what she meant, but she also wasn't pointing on her monitor.
Yeah, no. Listen, well, okay, so it seems there are two ways that we could get you out of the country. We could go either you can go overland to Coast Watch here on the East Coast, which is farther up north, or you could head south to Seas Launch and take a boat across that smaller gap there. But I don't like either of these. We could probably get you a boat to at least get you somewhat close to Seas Launch, but it's still a decent way. And if we wanted to go to Coast Watch, that's an overland journey, and you'd have to go by the capital.
Yeah, we'd have to go back through. We'd have to go back through Queen's Reach, past King's Stop, and then even further yet to reach Coast Watch. I'm more a fan of Seas Launch. The quicker boat ride could get us to Alosia, and from there we could hopefully get to the capital city, where I may know people. Aster says, and like squints. It's like, yes, I have family there. Yes. Yeah, I do. I'm Aster.
Yeah, you sure are. So is that decision, is that the way you think the three of you will go?
I would feel safer at sea than on land if our foes are Fae.
Do you have a captain we can trust?
That's the thing. It's going to take me a while to find someone who can get you a boat, so you might be stuck here for a bit.
Well, I'd rather be hunkering down than heading back through an area that we were already attacked in, so...
Indeed.
Fair. See, but during this time, I'm gonna also I'll send a crew to that island you went to, just for double checking.
Be careful. There are many flying knives. The
knives
knives really suck.
Yeah, we sort of took a direct line to rescue our charges and then left right away. So there are areas we left unexplored.
That's
we don't know
that
the
seems like the
dangers
best
within.
decision you could have made. Unless a group of people would have taken the chance to loot the place.
Yeah, some real numbskulls who are in it for monetary gains. Am I right?
Wait, speaking of monetary, this is going to cost a lot.
Oh yeah.
You said
I forgot boats cost money.
You said the assassin gave you money. Is that true?
What?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yes, she did. She paid us.
Let's see. I would like you to check your money.
How much
I
did
have
she pay?
44 gold.
Was it fucking fake gold?
As
I
you
have
reach
38 gold.
as you reach into your bags, you feel 30 flat stones.
I fucking knew.
God damn it.
Subtract 30 gold from your gold counts.
Yeah. I run all my money.
But
there goes all of my
adding,
gold.
Aster takes the stones out of one pouch and puts them in a different pouch. Plus 30 stones.
Okay.
Good idea. I filled 30 of my tiny pockets.
You know, I never got around to using this gold key either.
Can I see that?
Oh, sure. Here you go.
Oh yeah, we do have that.
I'll send this with my crew to check out the place in case it's needed. Yeah, that looks like that's our path. I'm sure all of you probably need rest for the night, don't you?
Yeah, I would love some hit points back.
Good. We'll reconvene tomorrow after my crew gets back and try to formulate a more concrete plan. But it looks like overseas to Hills Watch and then Hills Stop or whatever.
The Hills Rest?
Hills Rest, then
we could either go to Hills Rest. Yeah, Hills Rest would be the easiest. I think getting 2 hills rest and then down to Seas launch.
We might. It's not a common route. We might be able to pay someone down there though. Maybe we can find like a long range fisherman, something like that. It's not very common route, but I'll put
If we
feelers
need a
out.
cover story, Aster pulls out his astrolabe and his spyglass.
Oh no.
Constellation expedition.
Constellation expedition.
Constellation expedition.
Constellation expedition. Constellation expedition.
She nods.
I
I'll
can say
remember.
that you're my hired muscle to protect my soft, scholarly body.
Mello flexes and stares sadly at his lack of muscles.
Because she's like, got it. I will see you in the morning. And that's the end of the session.
Papa.
Yay! We did it. I'm sorry we abandoned your dungeon.
No, that's fine. I have put threads
I
in
was
place.
furiously trying to figure out. I was quiet a lot in that interaction because my brain was like, "Is there a way that in character Aster would want to sweep this entire house?" And I
No, it's
couldn't
good.
find one.
No, I realized this was an issue when I was building the dungeon. It was like, oh, there's this stuff they have to do, but I was like, I also want to make this house somewhat realistic.
What if we get hired to clear it out later because Manku's team was not able to do it?
I don't reuse content.
Or we could just if you didn't want to reuse content, we could just go back there like in the morning now that the princess has at least Manku to look after her.
Oh, that's true. We could head with her team.
Now that we have a responsible adult around, we could. We could.
I'm responsible.
I was gonna say we could. I was thinking if maybe if Manku was like said that she'd need time to find us a captain anyways, maybe we could go sweep the house.
If you
want
to
additional clues.
That's definitely something we could do if you want to volunteer to go with her sweep team while she.
Because I mean, Aster would definitely be interested.
That'd be
I think
cool.
in character because we're like. I think all 3 of our characters are trying to figure out who's like responsible for this, so we know what to look out for.
Yeah,
gotcha.
Which we might get more clues from the house. So
yeah, actually, yeah, you guys can definitely go with her sweep crew.
Very
nice.
Cool. Yeah, I just wanted a responsible adult to leave our fucking NPCs with.
And now that she's with Manku and disguised, I'm feeling pretty okay about leaving her.
Okay, that's great. Perfect. That gives me stuff to work on next week, and it also gives me material to write, because I really needed you guys to make this decision of where you were going, because I was not going to write 2 splitting paths.
Oh yeah, right. No, that's I do that. I have to do that all the time. Where it's like you guys decide where you're going, and then next time we'll get there.
But that's the stream. Thank you for watching. We will see you next week for more of this. Looks like we're going back to the house. And we'll also probably see you tomorrow for something. I don't know what they're doing. Thanks for watching. Bye.